6 News with Emily Burris and Travis Tyke. Watching out for you.
Welcome back. It's an Alpaca Extravaganza this week down at the Yamhill County Fairgrounds. A dual event being held to see what it takes to be a champion alpaca.
Our very own Kohr live this morning in McMinnville to get a sneak peek of the showdown. Yes, embrace the alpaca, Kohr.
I am doing a little cultural appropriation this morning. I got my alpaca dreads on here, and they have never been so warm on my head and so beautiful looking and everything else. Here from McMinnville this morning at the Yamhill County Fairgrounds. I have Angela Rogers with me, who's from Cedar Creek Alpacas in Koch, Washington, which is right across the river from Hood River. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
This is an awesome show. This is as big a show as you've probably had here in a long time, right?
It is the biggest show we've had in several years.
400 alpacas?
Yes, over 400 alpacas. Far away is
Southern California,
yep.
Montana.
Yeah.
Let's get down to brass tacks here, because what are we doing actually here? We've gone out in the weeds a little bit just in terms of fiber on these animals. They're good. We've talked about they're good for socks, and hats are beautiful, and scarves and such like that. But these critters will be judged this weekend. And you use some pretty cool terms and when you describe the fiber. Density, fineness. Sit still here, sweetheart. There you go. Okay. See, now look at that. Now tell me what we're looking at in here. Look at that. Yeah.
We're looking at, well, the judge is going to judge them on their fineness, their density, and the character of their fleece all across their blanket here.
Now this has fineness, just the brilliant white in there next to this
and the brightness, yes.
The brightness is beautiful. And this is what you call the frizz, the crimp on there. Now what is that? Why is that important? Crimp.
In the end product, it makes a more beautiful end product. It gives it more. You caught me off guard.
Just more, just more of a beautiful product. As
yes,
simple
it makes
as
it.
that.
Yes,
Yeah.
the brightness. You want to when you make a yarn, you want to see that brightness. It's just beautiful.
I was out at her place in Cook last year. I said, "Gosh, that scarf looks nice." She said, "Would you like one?" I said, "Sure, I'd like one." So we exchanged stuff. I got a great alpaca scarf that I wear on cold days. It stays a lot of times under the jacket, but it's as warm as it gets. Whether it's wet or dry, it doesn't matter, right?
Exactly. Alpaca naturally wicks away moisture. It keeps you warm in all temperatures, and it's.
And people who come out to the show this weekend, of course, there's a lot of alpaca people that'll be here. But for the casual observer who's not an alpaca person, can they come out here and just wander through here and check it out? It's a free show, right?
Yes, it's a free show. We start showing at 8 a.m. today. People can come on out. We'll be doing the showing from 8 to 5. And they can watch and listen to what the judges have to say about the alpacas. They can also come and talk to breeders and meet alpacas in person.
Pretty cool. All right, I'm used to hearing fineness and density when people are talking about me. I've never heard them in reference to these critters here. They're beautiful alpacas. Some of them are a little bit more people-friendly than others, just depending upon how much they've been handled as kids and stuff like that. But these guys are really cool, really sweet. And I'll tell you what, Travis and Emily, if you come out here to the show this weekend and you can get close to one of these guys, take your fingers and just rub it right into that fur, because man, oh man, that's where the warmth is. Isn't that
She's
right,
liking
baby?
you.
You do like that? You like? Don't you spit at me? Oh, don't spit back. Don't you spit at me? You're just a good little girl.
There you go.
But you take your fingers in there like that, and you know what you mean by fineness and density. Like that, you can just kind of feel it, can't you?
Oh, she's enjoying her massage.
I was going to say, look at that. Little alpaca shoulder rub. Good way to start the day.
Looks like a lot of fun. They really are. Behind the scenes here, we're just talking about how goofy and funny alpacas are in the best way, endearingly.
So they are. They're little goobers. So cute. Okay, well, hey, whether your weekend plans involve alpacas, if you're headed out to the mountain, if you're around town, we should have a pretty nice timeline